Hi, I'm Melanie from Nova Scotia, Canada, and this is Adventures in Groceryland, Newbie Container Gardening. And guess what? We have started to process some of the harvest that we are picking from our container gardens. This year was a work in progress for us. We have historically done standard gardens, in the ground gardens, and this is our first year at exclusively container gardening. We are figuring out what works for us in our new location and what we could hope to get from it. And I'm really happy to say that I'm going to show you in this video some preserving, some actual preserves, and some dehydrating that I have been working on. There is more detailed video in my regular weekly video that will upload on Friday. So if you have not watched any of those other videos and you are interested in preserving and seeing a little more detail about what I have done here, and I also have made some other preserves from some vegetables that I purchased. Not very expensive, but I still purchased them. So you'll see that in the weekly Friday video. I'm just really happy. We still have things growing. The handsome one was thinking that some of our plants, that it was time to retire them, the zucchini, the cucumber, but I am saying, why pick them? Why take them out? Why get rid of them? It's only mid-August. We still have lots of opportunity for them to flower and grow more veggies. Let's see what we can get. We have picked some of our vegetables. We were able to pick celery, we have jalapenos, we have hot burrito peppers. We picked this one, not because it was big, but because it has this flaw. So we didn't know if that would start to turn soft. We wanted to make sure we could use it. 2 more large zucchini and lots more cucumbers. And we still have other things growing. Very excited. This is the first harvest of the celery. Cleaned it up, soaking them, of course, washing them, and they're really very strong. It makes us realize that when we're buying things from the store, there's definitely a loss of flavor when you're buying it from the mass supermarket. So we've decided that I'm actually going to try to dehydrate these in flakes, not grounded into powder. More preferable in flakes, and then I can dry store it so I don't have to use space in the freezer. I'm thinking that this will work better for us for our first attempt at celery. I'm going to get everything in the oven now and put it on 200, and we'll just keep checking it. I'll know when the dehydration is done. You can see the salt just laying on the top there, so we'll give everything a really good stir. I'm going to put the lid on this and then we're just going to let it soak. So here we go. Veggies are in. I'm going to give this a stir and make sure that it simmers. No boiling, steam is fine. And 40 minutes, and then we'll be bottling. Okay, guys, do you see what I see? So number 1, we have this guy. And then over here, we have that guy. Here, we have 1 pear tomato. Over there, we have some more yellow pear tomatoes. And here, I think these ones are called Indigo Sun, and I actually think this is what they look like when they're ready to be picked. So we have a little harvest. Ooh! And over there, that must be cherry tomatoes. Where's the little tags for those? What are those? 1 Roma, 4 yellow pear tomatoes, and 4 Indigo Sun. And I've got 1 Indigo Sun that I've set on the window ledge. And you know what? I think I might set this one on the window ledge. I might have picked that too soon. The cabbage patch is coming along. So you can see there's cabbages forming. And they are getting bigger. And really, really exciting news for the pumpkin patch. So here's the pumpkin patch. See all of those flowers? We have 1, 2 pumpkins. This is very, very thrilling to us. So we check the flowers every day. If we find a female flower, we make sure that we hand fertilize it just so that there's no room for error. Celery. So this is our second, this is the succession celery. We are thinking that we'll be able to harvest this in about 6 weeks. The tomatoes are coming along. We have lots and lots of Romas. You can see them everywhere. And we are getting indigo sun. So clusters here, here, more in there. We still don't have any beefsteaks, however, we do have flowers. Not too shabby, considering all of the trouble that we've had with the blight. The little duck cherry tomatoes, sweet millions. They're still growing, but nothing ready, anywhere near ready. Oh, I say that and then look over here. This is getting closer. It's wonderful. We picked a lot of our jalapenos, but you can see here, here, back in here, back there. There's lots of new ones growing. We have lots coming on this jalapeno M plant, and we have some on this jalapeno M plant. This is one of the gigantes, and we've picked the ones that were on it, but we have more growing. These are the jalafuegos. A few more coming along here, a few more days. More jalafuegos in here. We have picked some of the hot burrito peppers, and you can see that the Brussels sprouts are starting to get even bigger. These are the, I guess, not the emergency, but we bought these because everything had blight. We got them for 50 cents a pack. No strawberries, no tomatoes yet. Peppers are still coming along. Let me see if I can get a bit closer. So peppers, you see those 2 there, and then there's more over here, more here, another one coming here, more here, so that's very good. And potatoes in the back. I think that I want to harvest this batch of potatoes. Oh no. Which ones are the oldest? I actually think it might be these ones that are the oldest. I want to try to harvest those. The other ones are about 2 weeks behind. The handsome one thought we were done with this zucchini plant and even talked about pulling it out and putting it in the green bin. But I see here now that we are getting new blossoms, and there's new blossoms over in here too. So I just say, just leave it. Let's just keep watering it. What harm is it going to do? I know that we have harvested things definitely in September and right up into October. So why not? Let's see if we can get any more out of it. Same with the cucumbers. We did a big harvest of cucumbers. Again, the handsome one said, you know, why don't we just get rid of these plants? But I say just keep let's just keep watering them because you never know what's going to happen. The squash, this is getting bigger. This one's getting bigger down here. We still have this one and this. Whoa! Oh my God. Ah, it's a toad. See it in there? Big toad. He's living in here. He's scared. There he is, if you can see him. He scared me. He jumped. I wasn't expecting him. Well, I won't go there. I was just going to show that squash. And we have eggplants getting bigger. And another one over here getting bigger. But these plants are getting worse for wear. The broccoli really isn't doing too much anymore. This is still, that's what we got, that size. But we are keeping at it because, I mean, why not? We still have this squash here. We harvested the celery that was in here. And look now, we've got another squash there and another squash there. So yeah, I say just keep on. We're starting to get some purple zebra tomatoes. These ones are more yellow pear. These ones would be purple zebra as well. Yellow pear in there. Oh, these ones are yellow pear. I even see one little tiny one starting up here. Oh, what's this one over here? Purple zebra. So I'm going to be excited when when we can start enjoying some of the tomatoes. This Swiss chard has been quite disappointing, and I'm not sure what to do about it. Like, it's growing, but man, the stuff that I grew last year at the old house was just so much better. So much more better. We have harvested, preserved, and fresh eaten quite a bit from the garden this year. Not huge harvest, but we've got 4 zucchinis here left, 2 cucumbers left, some tomatoes, some hot burrito peppers. We have made jalapeno poppers with jalapenos. We've used some of these on pizza. We've had tomatoes in a pasta salad. I have dehydrated all of the celery so far into celery flakes. I made mustard pickles. Used some of the cucumbers for fresh eating. Definitely the green pepper went on the pizza. All kinds of use. And it's really fulfilling. I know there's more to come. I'm saving these. I'd like to make a zucchini salsa with them. I just need some tomatoes and more peppers. They're holding up okay in the fridge. They're doing good, so I still have a little while before I really have to get them cooked. But yeah, they're going to turn into salsa. So I hope you liked this video. You can see behind me I have a couple little guests here, some duckies. I was really, really pleased that we were able to make mustard pickles. The handsome one is extremely excited. I actually don't even eat mustard pickles. So all of the things that I've preserved so far have been favorites of his, but it didn't really cost me any money. I bought the cauliflower and I only used about a third of the cauliflower, not even a third of the cauliflower in the mustard pickles, and the rest was just regular eating. So I'm going to say about $1.50, and I had literally everything else already that I needed. Worked out amazing. And I have enough other supplies that if we get enough cucumbers that I could make another batch easily without purchasing anything. I don't know. I think this so far this summer, this has been a success. Share your thoughts. Let me know what you think. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate it if you would do so. It would help me. And of course, tune in to Friday.